1418-19, Jodu reconquered Pandua, probably with the help of Jaunpur and other foreign help. Coins of Mohendro Dev and Danujamardhan Dev are found in gold till 1417-18. Coins issued from Pandua are found in 1418 from Jalaluddin's mint. According to Rakhaldas Bandyopadhyay, Jalaluddin reconquered Pandua in 1418. He began sending regular expeditions into the Bengal region, and Jalaluddin's forces began to press Deva troops. By 1423, Jalaluddin had conquered most of the Bengal. In the Sundarbans area where Muslims rule could not be established despite 200 years of effort, Muslim forces succeeded in a battle. Khoja Khan Jahan defeated Mukut Rai II and established the rule of Pandua Sultanate in 1423. Srihata also gradually came under Jalaluddin's control. Danujamardhan Dev probably maintained his authority in southeast Bengal till 1427. No history of such valor can be found among his later descendants. Perhaps by 1427, southwest Bengal almost came under Jalaluddin's control. The second battle of Nabahatta Astagauda. Jalaluddin's conquest of Bengal Empire was accomplished in several stages. First of all, he attacked the kingdom of Astagauda. Nabahatta or Nohati was then the second capital of the Deva Empire. According to local history, the then ruler of this remote forest area was a queen named Sita Devi. She probably ruled from Bhati in South Sundarban to Murshidabad under the Deva Dynasty. Due to commoditorial weakness, the feudal base of the Deva Empire became very weak. As a result, the region was governed quite independently. The previous identity of Sita Devi is not known as such, but it can be speculated that she may be connected with Deva Dynasty or the Naga Dynasty or Mohidananda. Atghara, the remote area in southern part of present-day 24 Parganas, a famous Atghara mentioned in the writing lines and maps of Greek geographer and astronomer Ptolemy as the city and the port of Astagauda. And Chittagong is located in Astagauda or Atghara. Of this history a legend. Jalaluddin sent a commander named Dewan Ghazi, known by his name, to occupy the region. Time and time again he attacked Sita Thakurani's kingdom, and time and again he was defeated by Thakurani's sword. However, as a result of these repeated attacks, the queen was deposed in areas like Nabahatta and Navadvip. But somehow they could not capture Astagauda port fort. It was the queen's stronghold. Vidyathari rivers has always acted as a natural defense shield. After facing continuous defeats in the hands of a woman, Ghazi realizes that it is not possible to win a frontal battle. The next battle he was victorious, but Jananti says Maharani Sita Devi was betrayed. This Sita Devi was no exception. She sacrificed himself in the water of his dug well. The kund in which she sacrificed himself had been popularly known as Jyot Kundo for ages. Khan Ali Jahan campaign. An expedition led by Khan Jahan Ali that sent across the Ichamoti river to Jhanaidaho region. Raja Mukut Rai II was a Stotriya Brahmin landlord. After the victory of Astagauda, Vijaypur took over the kingdom. Controversy arose in Vijaypur over the cow slaughter of Qazi within the state. At this opportunity, Khan Jahan Ali attacked the kingdom in the name of Islam. This Raja Raya has many soldiers as vassals. It is said that he did not go out without taking 16 elephants, 20 horses and 22,000 whips. The capital of this kingdom was Vijaypur and the eastern side of Jhanaidaho. He had a huge coast palace at a called Baribathan in the south and the west of it. People called him Nanda Maharaj of Vrindavan because he had a large number of cows. He was raised in a place called Bedbari. The place where his weeping soldiers lived is called Kodapada. Raghupati Ghosh, a resident of Shalikapur, Shankabriti Bhagutia, was the chief commander of Raya crown. Under him, the two other mighty warriors Chondi and Keshav. They were known as Chondi Shodhar and Keshav Shodhar and were believed to be Chondal descent. Hiding in a secret forest, he prepared himself for battle. The Sultanate army was defeated in 2 consecutive days of battle. Chondi and Keshav, drunk with jubilation, sacrificed one of the Pathan soldiers of the king in the temple of Kali, mistaking them for the Nawab's army. As a result, all the Pathan soldiers rebelled. It is said that there was another group of Pathan soldiers of the Rai crown whose chief was Goishuddin. There is a place called Goishpur near Baribathan. In the third battle that took place near Baribathan, Goishuddin refrained from fighting and was completely defeated and captured. The prisoner was disciplined and taken to the capital. There the fame of his bravery had already reached the east. Jalaluddin accepted his obligation and handed over his kingdom. One of his brothers named Gandharva Rai appointed Jalaluddin Khan to rule the state. Campaign of Kadal Khan Ghazi. Around 1426-27, Sufi Kadal Khan Ghazi defeated the natives with the help of 11 regiments and captured Chittagong and included in the possession of Sultan Jalaluddin. As the Dev clan quickly removed the troops, it did not take much monument to capture Chittagong. Probably Kadal Khan Ghazi was the general of Jalaluddin Shah. Maktul Hussain mentions in the book, এক মনে প্রণাম করম করে বার ভয় কেহ মজ্জি সমুদ্রে তল একশর মহিম হইল প্রাণহীন রিপুজিনী চাটিগ্রাম কইলা নিজাধীন বৃক্ষডালে বসিলে কাফিরের গণ সেই বৃক্ষ ছেদি সরলে করিয়া নিধন টান একাদশ মিত্র করে প্রণাম পুস্তক বারো হেতু নান একুনু নাম টান একাদশ মিত্র জিনিয়া চাটিগ্রাম মুসলমান কইলা চাটিগ্রাম অনুভব. In other words, after the capture of Chittagong, killings continued everywhere. Those infidels who took refuge in the trees to save their lives were also killed. Looking at his story that time, you can see how ruthlessly Chittagong was converted. The commercial reasons for the decline of the Deva Empire, the Chinese economic blockade. Jalaluddin was not an independent ruler. The Chinese navy had direct interest in the port of Sonargaon but could not withstand the powerful naval forces of the Deva Empire. In 1415, Zheng He visited the port of Sonargaon. By 1421-22, Sultan Ibrahim Shah of Jaunpur was trying to bring gold under his control. As a result, Jalaluddin got military and commercial help from China's Ming Dynasty. Jalaluddin was so dependent on the Ming Dynasty that he minted his own coins in honor of the Ming Empire on the occasion of the arrival of the envoy Ming Shi in Gouda. The Burmese kings were enemies of the Chinese Emperor Yang Li, so Jalaluddin allowed Arakan king Ben Shouman to use the Narimekhla port fort at the Sonargaon against the Burmese forces to reclaim his kingdom. Jalaluddin did not have the power to go against the Ming Empire. Jalaluddin died in 1433. Many believe that one of the reasons of Jalaluddin's victory against the Devas was the support of the Ming fleet. The fleets that sailed from Sonargaon in Indian Ocean region were blocked. All trade routes from Malay to Sri Lanka were closed. Hengzi produced all kind of diplomatic assistance to Jalaluddin. Later, Jalaluddin rightly accepted the subordination of the Ming Empire. Admiral Ming Shi visited Pandua once and Zheng He twice. Jalaluddin gave Chinese naval commanders all the favors he could. Zheng He imprisoned the kings of 30 kingdoms that he did not submit to him and took them to China. One such king was King Vera Alokeswara of Kotte Empire in Sri Lanka. They were exempted from paying taxes to the Chinese, opening the ports for free trade to the Chinese naval merchant. There were several military reasons for the fall of the Chittagong. The bad decisions on the battlefield. The Deva Empire had three main ports, Bakla, Chittagong and Sonargaon. Finding it impossible to hold the port of Chittagong without the help of Tripura by land, Donujamordon removed the troops from the two ports of Sonargaon and Chittagong. He stationed a portion of the withdrawn troops at the Sondip naval base and rest of the naval troop assigned to guard the Madhumati Baleswari river. This was the biggest mistake. It was not possible to maintain control over Meghna river without control of Chittagong port. Jalaluddin's commander Kadal Khan Ghazi Chittagong occupied Comilla with his troops, and now the attack of Deva Empire started from the east as well. The Deva Empire was surrounded on three sides by Jalaluddin forces. In the north, Khan Jahan Ali; in the west, and Kadal Khan Ghazi in the east. After about 2 years, all resistance collapsed. Lack of support from other contemporary monarchs. The economy of the Deva Empire collapsed in a phase of long economic blockade. A mutiny broke out among the foot soldiers due to non-payment of the regular salary. The north, Jalaluddin continued the attack in the east of the border of the river Madhumati river by Khoja Jahan Ali. The walls of Sonargaon naval base were almost destroyed by shelling. There was not enough money in the treasury to repair them. One of the most trusted soldiers of the Deva Empire was the Royal Navy. The Deva Empire did not receive any support from the Ava dynasty of Burma for granting political asylum to King Narimekhla of Arakan. Besides, he did not get much help from the kings of Tripura. The kings of Tripura may have thought that if the Deva Empire was overthrown, their rights would extend over the Chittagong plains. After the capture of Chandradip, mass killings and conversions took place in southeast Bengal. Even later, the rulers of Deva Dynasty continued as rulers of tax-paying Parganas. After the last queen, Kamal Devi, Jamata Basu family got the authority to rule this Pargana. According to the records of the Mughal period Aini Akbari, the state had an army of 15,000 infantry and 350 elephants. For 200 years, the Turks' effort to gain control up to the sea coast of Bengal have so far been successful.